first got Facebook and was scrolling through, profile popped up, and I was like, she's kind of pretty. Never actually asked to be a friend at first because thought she had a boyfriend at the time. First picture that popped up was her on a horse saying, "Missing my main man." Later found out that she was actually just talking about the horse, not actually a dude.
I was like, ooh, maybe I should just send him a friend request. He doesn't know who I am, but whatever, I'll just go for it. A day later, he messaged me and he's like, "Hey, I think I know you." And I was like, no, you don't. Like, I know you don't know me.
And I thought I knew her from somewhere. Turns out I actually didn't really know her from anywhere.
And then it just got to the point where I was trying to think of everything I could to not hang out with him because I thought it was weird. I thought he was being way too persistent. And finally I asked my mom, I was like, this guy, he won't stop messaging me and he keeps asking me to hang out and I don't know what to do. She's like, well, take him out to the barn, make him clean your horse stall and you'll scare him off and that'll be the end of it. And I was like, oh.
She had me help her clean stalls, and I don't know, it was kind of a weird feeling.
The whole time I'm thinking like, okay, he's gonna hate this, like this is gonna be the end of it and don't have to worry about it anymore. And then we started talking and I'm like, wait a second, he's kind of cool. Like, this is kind of nice. He's actually really good company. And then turned out to be a really good first date.
Immediately called my sister and was like, I think I found a keeper. And she's like, what? You just hung out one time? And I was like, I know.
Water towers are made for hearts and names. Friday nights are made for football games. Falling leaves are made for falling in. Front porch steps are made for good night kissing. And I was made for you. Yeah, I was made for you.
Yeah, no, I still remember that day. We went to the barn, and on our way back down, I was like, no, it's not the best timing. I know it's not going to be for a long time, if ever, but you mean a lot, and I'm a little old-fashioned and like to ask for permission.
My dad was my all-time best friend, and Marcus knew and respected that. And my dad was not responsive at the time.
We got in there and she kind of cleared the room and pulled up a chair and laid it all out there, and he grabbed my hand, shook it, and then put it to his heart. I feel like he said yes.
My dad knew and squeezed his hand, and so that's really important to both of us and my dad. So
jobs are made for spending cash. Second dates are made for going fast. And early curfews are made for sneaking past. 2 a.m. was made for pissed off dads. And I was made for you. Yeah, I was made for you. Like a ship without a sea, or a song without a melody. I don't know where I'd be or what I'd do, 'cause I was made for you.
January 13th actually falled on a Friday. Turned out to be Friday the 13th, and I had this master plan of what I was gonna do. And I bought 24 roses, stripped all the petals off, I lined the aisleway leading to the arena, wrote a sweet little two-page note, stuck it out on the middle of the arena with another flower, had a music box playing or getting ready to play, had my camcorder set up. There's a note on the door, giving her instructions, follow the roses to the middle of the arena, and ended up being kind of icy that day.
I was super nervous about driving in the snow and ice.
And she calls me and she goes, well, I hope you're happy. I'm stuck. I hit a tree.
I don't know what to do. I don't know where you are, but I told you this was going to happen. And instead of saying, okay, I'll come help you, he's like, well, you have sandbags in the back. Go ahead and grab a few of those, open them up, and it'll give your tires some traction. And I'm thinking, are you kidding me?
Had no tow strap, had no nothing, and so I had a lasso though. So I hooked the lasso up to her truck, pulled her truck up.
I mean, I walked into the barn to rose petals and stuff, and then I was instantly like, oh no, I ruined it. I ruined everything. Like, had no idea he was doing this. And
Got it all ready, set up, hit the record button, told her to come in, played the music. She followed the roses down and read the note. And at the end of the note, I told her to turn around, and I walked through the door, went out there and got on a knee and asked her if she'd marry
my
me.
horse stuck her head out of the stall, which I had always imagined her being there when he asked me to marry him. So I walked in and I read the note and turned around, and I instantly started crying.
Tiny shoes are made for tiny feet. My two arms are made for where you sleep. The sky was made for the moon and stars. You were made to steal my heart, and I was made